أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهد الله فهو المهتد ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا. ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأن سيدنا محمد عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وعلى أصحاب سيدنا محمد وعلى أنصار سيدنا محمد وعلى أزواج سيدنا محمد وعلى ذرية سيدنا محمد وسلم تسليما كثيرا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. أما بعد. We give thanks to Almighty Allah, we praise Him, we show our gratitude to Him. May the peace and the blessing of Almighty Allah upon our noble Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his companions and his household to the day of judgment. My brothers and sisters in Islam, Allah always remind me and you in every single Friday saying, "Oh, you who believe, fear Allah wherever you are. Be conscious of your Lord." Then Almighty Allah says furthermore in that verse, "And do not return to me except you die in state of Islam." My brothers and sisters in Islam, today's khutbah is about the one of the spirits of Islam. Islam has given us the guideline. That guideline comes from Almighty Allah who created us. We can see that in every single Friday, in all over the world, you will see the Imam when it's about to finish his khutbah. You will say, "Inna Allah ya'muru bil adli wal ihsan wa ita'i zil qurba wa yanha 'anil fahsha'i wal munkar wal baghi ya'izukum la'allakum tattaqun." Sadaqallahu al-azim. In order to remind us, this statement, so that on Yawm al-Qiyamah, when me and you meet Almighty Allah, we not deny it. That's the reason why Almighty Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam repeat it to them in every single Friday. So the first one that I want to use for today, Almighty Allah say, "Ba'da a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Inna Allah ya'muru bil adl." Allah says in Al-Quran Al-Azim, Allah command justice. Look at that. Justice in Islam. Allah command justice. Justice in our family. Justice within our community. Justice in everywhere. This is what Almighty Allah wants from us. And guess what? Almighty Allah says, I will start from myself. Allahu Akbar. I will start this justice from myself. That's why Almighty Allah declare to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, وَمَا رَبُّكَ بِالظَّلَامِ لِلْعَبِيدِ. Allahu Akbar. Allah will not do any injustice to his slaves. Almighty Allah harama that to himself, that I will never do any injustice to any one of my slaves. Allah told Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, so that we can know the importance of the justice. Allah has the position, Allah has the authority to declare that whatever I want to do, I can do it, even include this injustice. But Almighty Allah said, no, I will never do that. I will never. But for me and you, imagine this. If they put us into any position in this life, for instance, maybe financial position, for instance, to direct the account of many employees or the country. And we know that no one will ask us, no one will call us to accountable of that. The first thing that we have to do is our own interest. Go give to my family. Even though you will not consider the employees before all of your family, because you know that no one will ask you. But this is Allah. But still, Almighty Allah says, no, I'm control myself. I will never do that. Then Almighty Allah says this. In another place in Al-Quran, Al-Asim, La yushalu amma yaf'al wa hum yushalun. Allahu Akbar. Almighty Allah says, for Allah, Allah cannot be questioned. No one can question Almighty Allah for whatever He does. No one. Almighty Allah says, but Almighty Allah can question me and you. Allahu Akbar. Allah can question us. The reason why Almighty Allah is telling us this, He wants us to benefit many advantages. Not only in this dunya, because in this dunya, mean that we will give the room to the peace. In this dunya, mean that we will create tranquility among ourselves. But on Yawm al-Qiyamah, again, in one of hadiths of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Almighty Allah say, on Yawm al-Qiyamah, I will shade some of kind of people. On the day that Almighty Allah will zoom the sun to me and you, all of the mankind, the sun, no matter how degrees it is, Allah will zoom the sun. And we know how the feeling of the sun in this dunya. We know. But on that day, Almighty Allah say, I will save some. The first person that Muhammad sallallahu mentioned for us, that Imam Adil. Imam Adil. Meaning, the just leader. The just leader. It doesn't mean that the head of the state or the president. No. All of us in our family, in our work, in as long as you are leading, Allah will call you to accountable. If we don't make the good just, then Almighty Allah will shed you on that day. Imagine, my brother and sister in Islam. That's why Islam always against any injustice. Fairness, this is what Islam is about. We can see in the characteristic of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We can see in Al-Quran al-Azim itself. Let me give you one. When the enemy of Islam, we all know the story. They sent Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his Sahaba out of Mecca to make hijrah. Then Prophet Muhammad make hijrah to Medina. Getting there on second year of hijrah. Second year of hijrah. Again, the Quraysh, they say that they want to attack Muslim in Medina again. You see, they left there for them, Mecca, in order to give the peace room. But now they say that they want again to come to Medina in second year. Then Prophet Sallallahu heard that. What Prophet Sallallahu did, he sent some of his believers among the companions to go and investigate. And he said, then when you go there to Mecca, try to investigate there and see what is going on so that you can come and tell us. And he sent like 8 persons with 4 camels. They went there. And they stayed in the place closer to Mecca we call Nakhala. They stayed there. Getting to that point, Muslims saw the caravan coming, meaning that the people of Quraysh coming with camels. We are 2 in number. And they attacked them. Muslims attacked them. They say nothing bad on this. Why? Because they have already sent us out of our place at the first place. So if we can revenge and seize their camels by doing this, then one person killed, the other one escaped to Mecca in order to inform the Quraysh. Whereas before they left, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam told them that you are going, this time you are going, first of all, you are going at the end of the Rajab. Rajab is a sacred month for us. You cannot fight. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave them that instruction. So going there, they do other things. So now when the news came to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Prophet sallallahu did not say that because they are Muslims. Immediately when Prophet heard this, Prophet said, this is a crime. Look at the justice. This is a crime. Number 1. And number 2, you killed in the month of Rajab. Allah said this in Al-Quran al-Azim. That's another offense. Look at justice, my brothers and Islam. It let them know what they did. So now, the propaganda always, To the extent that they started condemning Islam. Now, see what Almighty Allah says regarding that in Al-Quran Azim. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Almighty Allah says to Prophet Muhammad, declare that يَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الشَّهْرِ الْحَرَامِ قِتَالٌ فِيهِ قُلْ قِتَالٌ فِيهِ كَبِيرٌ وَصَدٌّ عَنْ سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ وَكُفْرٌ بِهِ وَالْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. At the same time, Almighty Allah addresses this issue. That's equality in Islam. See what Almighty Allah says. Almighty Allah says, yeah, Muhammad, oh my prophet, they're going to come and ask you about the fighting that we prohibited in this month of Rajab. They're going to come and ask you. Allah has given Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam the information. Almighty Allah says, in mine own side, Almighty Allah says, yes, قُلْ قِتَالُ فِيهِ كَبِيرٌ. Say to them, fighting therein is a grave offense. So imagine what Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to them. It's a great offense. Allah declared the same thing to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Why they did this? When Almighty Allah addressed them, now Almighty Allah back to the Quraysh people. Almighty Allah says, وَصَدُّوا عَنْ سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ وَكُفْرُوا بِهِ وَالْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ. Then Almighty Allah says, for them too, they do more graver. This is another offense for them too. They are the one that who cause it, who send Muslim believers out of Mecca in order to perform their worship in Masjid al-Haram in Mecca. The masjid that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam tried to build as Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasallam built at the first place. So now they did the same thing. Look at that. So Almighty Allah, Almighty Allah do the justice among both. This is Islam. This is what is Islam about, my brother and sister in Islam. No matter how it's concerned me and you, in as long as we transfer, we out of the justice of Almighty Allah, we have to by all means in order to try, in order to do it as Almighty Allah wants. This is fairness. This is what Almighty Allah wants. But today, this is my point. Today, do we do that? Do we do justice? Do we do justice? We need to ask ourselves. If Almighty Allah puts me in one position, do we do justice for our weak one, our employee, like I mentioned before? Do we? Do we do justice between a husband and a wife? Do we? Do we just do justice among our children? Do we? There was a time a man came to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and said, Ya Rasulullah, oh the Prophet, the messenger of Almighty Allah, see the surprise thing that I bought for one of my sons. I want you to bless it for me. The first thing that Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, let me ask you, do you buy the same thing for the rest of your children? You say no. So mean that you prefer this one that over them? Muhammad said, never in your life, don't call me for such of this thing. This is equality. This is Islam about. My brothers and sisters in Islam. Allah wants us to be fair in our dealing. Whatever we are doing, this is what Almighty Allah about, my brothers and sisters in Islam. That's why Almighty Allah say, Inna Allah ya'muru bil adli wal ihsan wa ita'i zil qurba wa yanha 'anil fahsha'i wal munkar baghi ya'izukum la'allakum tadhakkarun. All of the companions of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they stay on all of this. They always against injustice. No matter who you are, they don't care. Sayyidina Ali karamallahu wajhahu. Ali karamallahu wajhahu. It was Khalif and Khalifa, mean that like president. Someone took his sword. Someone, imagine, took his sword missing. So finally, because of the mark, the sign that he put, he knew that his sword finally. But the man said, no, it's not yours. Because someone just come and sell it to me. He said, but it's mine. He said, no. So from there, imagine, like president. So now they have to go to Sharia, one of good and fair justice. They went to him. Then Sharia asked, Sayyidina Ali said, I know that you are Khalifa, but I have to say the truth to you. Whom do you have that can testify as a witness that this sword is yours? He said, my own son, Hassan. He said, your own son? No, it's unacceptable. It may bias. So therefore, return the sword to the man. And the man was a non-believer, no Muslim. Out of that fear, justice, wallahi, the man said, now I believe that Islam is the way. And he converted to Islam. Look at Islam, my brother and sister in Islam. This is what Islam brought about. Wherever we have to be straightforward. Let's be genuine. So that Almighty Allah can see us that we are genuine. This is what Islam is. That's why Almighty Allah told Muhammad to repeat that for us in every single Friday. Inna Allah ya'muru bil adli wal ihsan wa ita'i zil qurba wa yanha 'anil fahsha'i wal munkar. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا كنا من الخاسرين. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. إن الله ملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما كثيرا. اللهم اغفر لنا وارحمنا واعرض عنا وعافينا يا رب العالمين. اللهم لك الحمد خلقتنا ورزقتنا وأديتنا وعلمتنا وأنقذتنا وفرجت عنا، ولك الحمد بالإسلام ولك الحمد بالقرآن ولك الحمد بالحال والمال والمعافاة يا رب العالمين. اللهم لك الحمد كله ولك الملك كله وبيدك الخير كله وإليك يرجع الأمر كله، فألا أن تحمد إنك على كل شيء قدير وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. عباد الله، إن الله يأمر بالعدل والحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون وأقيموا الصلاة.